Hey, what's up you guys? After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Supergirl. This is season 6 episode 9, so let's get into it. Mom?
Mom! Wait! Mom! It's Nia! Come back! I need you! Please wait!
And go.
Okay. She should be queen. Meghan Markle.
Yep. You.
Okay, pizza, moon, amore. Dean Martin.
Yes. Easy.
So did she not mention that she had a dream about Nixley?
Tom Hanks. Yes, babe.
What? In the world?
Cheating! This is cheating!
Time. And they win again.
Oh, really competitive.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you guys were psychic.
We are starting to finish each other's
Sandwiches.
cute.
Well, whatever it is, living together certainly suits you.
We think so too.
Do they even have fun? I want you three to find out.
Andrea, it's not like there's a Super Friends hotline we can call.
Well, then do whatever you have to. Stalk them. Project a big S in the night sky. Jump off a bridge so one of them has to catch you. Then interview them on your way down. I don't care how you do it. Just do it.
Well, I can't
What?
speak
You're
for
telling
Supergirl.
someone to
I'm
commit,
sure
like,
she's
potentially commit
saving
suicide,
people
mate.
with real emergencies to do a celebrity puff piece.
And I heard that they don't even like giving interviews.
Are you forgetting our exclusive with Dreamer? And how about your tete-a-tete?
That doesn't mean that they
Supergirl
liked
tried to
it.
test her for Obsidian Platinum.
I had assured her that our conversations were off the record.
Well, then get her on the record. Every time we have a Super Friend interview, Catco Media Tracker skyrockets. We're at number 3. We need to be number 1. Did she fall asleep?
Nia. Andrea, I am so sorry.
You should be well
Your
aware.
own time, not mine.
Bitch,
Go
you
home
should
if
be
you
well
want to
aware
have a day.
who you
Yeah, me
hired.
too.
Excuse me, hang on a second. You should be well aware of who was hired here. You should be well aware that she has fucking narcolepsy. Is that what it's called, I think? I don't know.
You have 24 hours to get me an interview with a super friend, ideally Supergirl. Fail, and you'll find yourself writing classified ads and obits.
Thanks for coming. I've been monitoring the NCPD scanners about a series of truck robberies. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary until now.
Is this a metalamite?
They can bend any metal just by using their minds. If there's one on the loose, we'll have to take care of it together.
I'm gonna call him Bender.
That's not from a metalamite. A residue that turns things invisible?
That's an
Oh,
obscure.
whoa.
Since when do obscurans and metalamites work together?
Maybe what they're stealing is enough to put away their differences.
Ms. Hoxtrow, I'm Kelly Olson, the new caseworker for Joey Davis.
Yes, please come in. I've just been at my wit's end with him.
I hear Joey's having behavioral issues. What's going on?
Well, he's picking fights, he's disobeying me and my staff, misusing his powers. Not only is it unsettling for the other children, but I'm just worried someone might get hurt. Data's file mentioned that 2 days ago, he knocked out power to the entire block. You know, Joey's not usually like this. He's usually such a sweet, kind boy.
Can you think of anything that might be upsetting him?
I blame his brother Orlando.
In Van Call prison,
Yeah.
Joey gets monthly visitation with him.
This all started after Joey last saw him. If you ask me, he's bad news. I think it would be best if the state just stopped the visits.
Mona, give it back.
Oh, be careful.
Sorry.
Girls, I've told you 1,000 times, no running in the house.
Marta took my bread rule. According to the rules, each child is expected to respect the
Expected?
personal property of their housemate.
I could barely say
Was
November when I was her age.
is a matter of justice.
Okay.
Okay.
Expected. Very cute though.
The children wear power dangling cuffs?
It's a necessary precaution. With 10 alien children under my care, their abilities have to be controlled. When Joey gets angry, he can overpower his. I'll help you with Marta later, Esme. So, Joey's in
somewhat
his
get
room.
it.
Come, it's this way.
But you're also like kind of taking away part of them. But the children, so they can't really
something's bothering
understand
me.
how to control their powers sometimes. So I don't know.
Seems to help.
It must be hard living here.
What do you know about him?
I know he's in prison. And by the look on your face when I said his name, you must care about him an awful lot.
You don't know how I feel.
I have a big brother too. His name is Jimmy. And when we were kids, he would do all
Interesting
kinds
that you
of
call him
crazy
Jimmy.
things. Like, he would climb up on a roof and jump off of it. One time, he took our dad's car for a ride. My brother is the bravest person I know, and I still worry about him. Because that's what you do for people you love.
There's something wrong with my brother. Last time I saw him, he had dark circles under his eyes. We can infuse our powers a lot. We get sick if we use them too much.
You think your brother's using his powers in prison?
For his job, I don't know what you call it, but he gets to go out to do it.
He's in a work release program.
He told me not to worry, but I can't help it. He took care of me after our mom and dad died. He only robbed that store to get money for a place for us to live. He says we'll be together again when he gets out. But what if his job makes him really sick? What if he dies?
I am gonna do all that I can to help you in Orlando. You know, a good friend of mine knows the warden at the prison. She might be able to help.
Mom, I am going to reach you.
Mom! Mom! It's Nia!
I got this. You don't have to wake yourself up. Don't be scared.
Who are you? What do you want?
My name is Nixley.
I've seen you before. You were in my dreams.
Not exactly in them. I crashed them, and not on purpose. I'm stuck here. So grateful I found
Why
you.
would you be stuck here?
I need your help, and you need mine.
How would you get stuck in a dream? What?
What do you mean you crashed my dreams?
An evil man took my powers and banished me from my dimension. In my weakened state, I couldn't cross the barrier into your real world, and I got trapped here.
Only Naltorians are supposed to be able to enter the dream realm in physical form.
Technically, not only Naltorians. I'm from the 5th dimension.
You're an imp.
An imp stripped of my powers. Well, mostly. I still have some small remnant of magic left. Enough to sense you. Took me ages to find you, but I knew that you were my only chance of getting out of here.
What makes you think I can help?
On occasion, Naltorian women have been known to manifest their dreams in the real world.
That's nothing to mess with. It's dangerous to interfere with the laws of the universe.
I get it. Sometimes you have to take a chance, Nia. I would never ask you to take a risk alone. If you help me, I will go to great lengths to help you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't need any help.
I don't mean to pry, but I have seen your dreams, Nia. You miss your mother. You need to see her, and I know exactly how that feels. I desperately miss my brother and my father. I have to get home to see them.
You liar.
We can help each other, Nia. If you get me out of this dream realm, I will have enough power to bring your mother back to life.
Bringing someone back from the dead, that's a serious infraction of universal law. I know imps are powerful, but I didn't know they could do that.
We can. With some limits. I can only bring your mother back to life for exactly 1 day.
Really?
In a snap. You and I have such similar needs. To be reunited with our families. It's destiny that we help each other. What'd she say?
That's your dream telling you no.
You sure this is gonna work?
You do remember I'm Supergirl.
Hi. Kara Danvers and Kelly Olsen to see Orlando Davis. Okay. Jeez. One moment.
I'd be more annoyed than that. Just happy-go-lucky. What the hell? I'd be so annoyed.
Actually, we made a mistake. Thanks, but we're gonna come back another time, okay?
What's wrong?
Orlando's already on his way to his job.
Oh, there's Orlando.
Keep it moving. I said look alive, Orlando.
For someone having all of the opportunities the warden touted, he doesn't look very happy.
No, he doesn't. Good thing I can fly.
Yeah, closely watched over.
John?
I tracked the obscuring energy signatures of this spot. Chances are the metal
They
might
coincide
too.
together.
And a Taurodine and a Dynamorph. That van just pulled those incarcerated aliens from work release sites, and one of them is the brother of the orphan Kelly was telling us about.
Why would they be here?
It's crazy doing this in daylight.
It's what the boss wants. Anyone tries to stop us, you boys can stop them.
No, you can make a steal, but we don't hurt people.
You do as you're told, or the one getting hurt is you.
They're being forced to steal against their will.
building a dirty nuke.
It's Supergirl! Pull out, now!
First, start the fans!
Hit it!
You could still follow tire tracks.
We believe that while they were making their escape, they kidnapped Van Kull officer Larry Chapman.
That officer held them at gunpoint.
We need to find them.
Well, it's obvious someone has infiltrated the prison program and is using Orlando and the other workers for their alien powers.
We have a metalomite who can warp metal, Taurodine who creates force fields and obscure and has cloaking abilities, and a Dynamorph can unleash energy blast.
And Orlando is a Zoltarian who can produce EMPs.
I promised Joey I'd help, and all I did was put his brother in danger.
I should have been able to save them.
The only people to blame are those behind all this.
Well, whoever they are, if they're dead set on getting their hands on a dirty bomb, then they're bound to target other sources of uranium. We can't let that happen, or they'd have enough material to make 20 bombs.
Contaminate the whole city. We can start by following all 5 alien energy signatures.
Right now, there's no trace of them. I mean, they must be shielded somehow. I don't know, I'll look for ways around it. While you do that, I'm gonna head back to the prison. Warden Cote needs to know the truth.
I'm sure he knows about it. Warden is always dirty.
The idea that anyone would abuse the workers like that, it's unconscionable.
That is why we have to figure out who could have infiltrated the program.
I'm telling you that that's impossible. I personally put strict safeguards in place.
I know this is hard, but this is so much more than just a series of truck robberies. Whoever's orchestrating this is building a dirty bomb.
Where did you hear that?
Supergirl told me. That's why you needed to know the truth. I want to give you the chance to go on the record.
You can't write this story. Without proof, they'll shut my program down. Don't let the actions of a small group of criminals ruin the good we're doing.
Warden,
Kara, I promise you that
A
I
small
will
group
do a
of
full
criminals?
internal
What about seeing
investigation.
underneath
Once
the
alien
person?
escapees have been captured, and once Officer Chapman is found safe.
I don't understand why you can't just see the truth.
You just need to drop this.
Because he's clearly...
I'm sorry. This is just
the
a very
corruption.
tense situation involving dangerous alien criminals. You can do a story after this all turns out to just be a misunderstanding.
Except it's clearly not.
Wait, Mom! Mom, I need you!
Mia, you're back. I'm sorry our conversation got interrupted by that vicious owl. We were just about to make a deal.
Thanks, but no thanks.
I don't understand.
Nixley, I don't know you, but I do know that imps on the whole are not to be trusted.
How would you like to be judged by your species, Nia? Aren't you a hero on Earth?
Yes, but...
I can grant your dearest wish, Nia, and you can end this cycle of tormented dreams.
Oh, monstrous bird.
Get out of here!
The wise understand by themselves, Nia. Fools follow the words of others.
Don't listen to that stupid owl.
Owls will bring to light what is in the dark. They're symbols of truth.
Nonsense. That is a ferocious bird of prey who's looking at us like a pair of tiny little tasty sparrows. She's trying to divide and conquer us, Nia, so that she can devour us for breakfast.
I don't think owls are that devious. My mother revered them.
Wisdom lies not in seeing things, but in seeing through them.
Shut up, you ghoul. I have been around the universe, and that creature is evil. You saw how she attacked me. Don't let her mess with your mind. Let's get us out of here and get you reunited with your mum.
I don't know.
You can trust me.
You can't.
Oh, good. Then help me understand this. I gave you two an assignment. Get me an interview with one of the super friends. Now, two of them...
That's not that
are at the same
fucking...
place
Like,
at the
seriously?
same
Oh my
time.
god. If you... Bitch!
Not there.
Do you realize that they're superheroes? You're asking someone to be like, oh, go... It's like you're asking me, oh, go speak to Leonardo DiCaprio and get him to talk to you. Bitch? What the hell?
To get me what I want. But Katko was scooped by every other news outlet. I can't bring myself to look at her media tracker rating after this.
Who cares about the ratings?
What?
You keep saying you want Katko to be the most trusted source of news in National City.
Of course I do. Our readers need hard-hitting and truthful reporting now more than ever.
Then let us do our job instead of making us chase the super friends around. They aren't the story.
For any of us to do our jobs, Catco needs eyeballs, and the super friends can get them.
I mean, that can be a long-running story. Like, you don't have to get it right now.
Our bottom line, and that's the reality. I suggest you remember that. Now back to work.
Joey, I'm warning you.
What are you doing?
I'm suppressing his powers.
He's in pain.
No, he is fine. What on earth are you doing here?
I came to check on Joey, and I am glad I did. He is obviously terrified about his brother. And this is how you treat him?
You may not agree with my methods, but it is my job to keep this place in order and to teach those kids that actions have consequences.
I wonder how your bosses would feel about your teaching methods if they ever saw the security videos.
Do you think anyone has time to look at what goes on in here?
If you're not going to protect these children, I will.
Ms. Olsen, I have been working in this system longer than you've been alive.
Okay, cool.
So go ahead. I wish you all the best.
So you're just saying that you're an old lady? Like, who cares?
There's very little oversight for private for-profit prisons. I'm sure that made it easier for the wardens to become vulnerable to outside influences.
I just can never get on board with the fact that people could buy prisons.
Prison contracted Summerlin Industries for the work release program. I traced it through 2 different subsidiaries and tax ID numbers. The trail dead ends with an LLC registered in Panama under the name Cypress Holdings.
I know that name. I was looking into Cypress Holdings while you were away with Cat Grant. Had good reason to suspect it had ties to mob boss Bruno Mannheim's Intergang, but never could prove a direct link.
That's it. Cypress Holdings is a front for Intergang. William, I gotta go.
You were right, Kara. I searched all known Intergang hideouts. Picked up an energy signature.
They must be using it to conceal Orlando and the other aliens.
That's their van.
After tonight, your services will no longer be needed. I'll deactivate your power dampening cuffs, and you'll be free.
You're just gonna let us go?
You have my word.
Time to move out.
Your word is so good.
No one's going anywhere.
And that probably broke his back.
It's okay. You're safe now. We know that you've been forced to use your powers to steal, that you didn't kidnap Officer Chapman. We're gonna take you back to the prison and explain everything. Let's get you out of here.
We're getting out of here, but not with you.
I mean, fair enough. Dude's corrupt and they know it, so.
Please, we just want to help.
Like we haven't heard that before.
Let us pass!
It's collapsing the building. I've got it.
You want to take us back? To explain? To make it all okay? You don't get it. The system doesn't care. It never has, and it never will.
You're right. I don't know what will happen, but I do know that if you decide to go on the run, that system will never stop hunting you. You will never know a moment's peace, and neither will Joey.
What do you know about my brother?
That you have shared hardships. That you love and need each other.
I begged social services for help, but they didn't listen. And who's gonna rent a place to a guy making minimum wage? So I tried to rob a store. When you're desperate, you'll do anything. In prison, I believed what they said, that the work release program would be the answer to Joey and me being together again. It turned out to be another lie. Face it, no one wants to help people like me, people like them.
I'm an alien on this planet too. I've seen how hard life can be for the people that the system isn't designed for. How that system can fail those less fortunate. But I promise you, if you come with me, I will do everything in my power to make sure your voices are heard. Please.
No, they just knew. They just all decided.
Please, don't let us down.
I won't.
Tonight, Van Kull prison warden Wyatt Cote and others were arrested. Here with me to discuss it is Supergirl. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, well, there you go. You get your
How could something like this happen?
interview or whatever.
Well, clearly the system is broken when those in power are allowed to abuse that power entrusted to them. I'm angry that criminals were allowed to infiltrate a worthwhile program like Second Chances, but I'm glad that it will continue with new oversight.
That's the kind of reporting I'd like to see. Great job, William. Kara, you should take a page out of William's book. Okay, everybody back to work.
I don't know how that security video ended up in my supervisor's inbox. It's obviously a fake.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Somebody must have hacked my computer.
She really gone for good?
Yes, you all deserve to be protected by someone who cares about you. And I have one more surprise for you.
Orlando!
Come here.
What are you doing here?
Judge pardoned me. Said it was unfair what they did to me and the other, which means I'm out, never going back.
So who's looking after these kids now?
You
You?
did all understand you.
Sorry, Esme. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't worry, I'll keep your secret. This house needed a guardian angel, and now we have you.
It's time to pick up where Jimmy left off. I want to be the new guardian. I have
Okay,
something for you.
but you have like no training whatsoever.
Okay.
Like at all. I know that we like foreshadowed it one time with the whole thing, but like you have no training.
The moment I saw you use that shield during Crisis, I had a hunch
yeah.
that this might be coming. So I reached out to James, and he sent this for you. I don't think there is anyone better fit to be the next Guardian.
Maybe someone that could like fight. I don't know. She doesn't have any fighting experience.
Except I love you.
I will see how you feel after we start your training.
Yeah, start training.
Hey. To Guardian.
To Guardian.
Everyone's becoming a hero.
Do you really just want to go back to the 5th dimension?
As soon as I get out of here and replenish my powers, I'll go straight home.
And if I help you, we have a deal. And you bring my mom back for 24 hours.
Imps never break their deals.
Why are you being stupid, Nia?
I'm in.
Nia the Dum Dum. Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best, yeah, please enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well that was season 6, episode 9 of Supergirl. Yeah, we had like a very kind of Kelly-centric episode this episode. You know, with, you know, some corrupt police department, corrupt prisons again. Great, good job. Real classic storyline. Really, pulling from the greats. But it was wholesome at the end, I think, you know, with Joey being reunited with his brother. Thought that was sweet. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one, which won't be like 6 months from now, by the way. I think we're just going right through them from now onwards, I think. I'll see you in the next one.